The stakes couldn't be any higher than they are right now. It's Game 3 of the BMHL Tier 1 play-in series between the Toronto Icemen and the Montauk Mariners. I am your commentator, Nolanator, and tonight we have a clash between two teams with everything on the line. Montauk holds a commanding 2-0 series lead, as if a win tonight completes the series sweep. On the other hand, the Toronto's margin for error is now 0, as they need to figure out any weakness or gap in this strong Montauk squad. In general, they must find a way to win tonight to keep their Season 14 campaign alive. Montauk has been in control throughout the first two games of the series. Game 1, they didn't back down, even after falling behind early on. They came back and took a 2-1 victory in overtime, while Game 2 was more of a defensive battle, securing a narrow 1-0 win. They have shown what they are capable of despite a poor regular season, and tonight they can finish the job and advance to the first round of the BMHL playoffs to play the St. Augustine Armada. But for Toronto, the question is simple for Toronto. How do you find a breakthrough against this durable Montauk defensive unit? As they only scored one goal in this series so far heading to Game 3. Last night in Game 2, the Icemen showed they are capable of generating opportunities and getting pucks to the net, as they outshot Montauk 39-24. Now they need to find a way to capitalize on them with an extra level of urgency and execution. The team that has real flusk is Toronto. Oh, I forgot to display this graphic. Here's the Game 3 graphic. BMHL play-in. Montauk's the 7th seed. Toronto's the 6th seed. With that being said, tonight could come down to a few key individuals stepping up for their teams, whether it is creating scoring chances, finding the back of the net, or making the critical save. There are players on both sides who can have a major impact on the outcome of this game. Let's start off at the Icemen. Nothing has changed since Game 1 for the 4 top players to watch. It's Igor in net. Most likely he will start between the posts tonight. And despite the back-to-back losses, it is certain he's not the problem. He can make the crucial save when it matters. Can he do it again tonight is the question. Moving on to Universal Zog, as he scored the only goal for Toronto so far in the series back in Game 1. Can he contribute to another one tonight? We'll find out shortly. Next is Elite BFC, the most physical player on the Icemen throughout this series, has racked up 8 total hits so far heading to Game 3. Tonight he can play a key role in stopping the Montauk's offensive rush. Last but not least, it's Real Fuss, as he generated the most shots on the target for this Toronto squad. The only question is, can he produce goals off them? Moving on to the Mariners, nothing has changed between their top 4 to watch. Starting off with their strong netminder, Toby Dog. He has been outstanding in the series so far, allowing only 1 goal on 73 shots he has faced. Can he continue this incredible run of form with another strong performance tonight? Etano Prod's playmaking ability has been an important part of this Mariners squad. In the past 2 games of the series, he has generated 7 shots on target and assisted the overtime goal back in Game 1. Moving on to Swasha, he hasn't quite been at his best so far in this series. However, he has shown he can capitalize when it matters most, as we saw back in Game 1 with his overtime winner. Last but not least, it's BK Knack, as he has been the most significant factor so far on this Mariners squad, so far offensively, as he provided a goal in every game in this series. Can he score another tonight? We are 3 minutes from puck drop in this beautiful arena, CSN Center in downtown Montauk. Credits to the developer who made this arena, as it is gorgeous. Many Montauk fans here, including Frank. The legend Frank. And some Icemen fans on the other side, right behind the Icemen bench. And yes, it is Igor with the starting role tonight officially. And Toby Dog, of course, the other way. And Alex Nix Jr. is no longer benched, as he's finally back on the ice for the first time this postseason and in this series. And there's BK Knack, the player to watch tonight offensively for Montauk, scoring 2 goals in this series so far. In Game 2, he scored the game-winning goal in the 1-0 victory last night. It's do or die for the Icemen. And it's a perfect position for Montauk. Just 1 win away from securing their playoff spot to play the Armada, the 3rd seed St. Augustine Armada, in round 1. It was not their year in this regular season, being last place besides the Thunder Bay Surge, who has forfeited earlier this season. As we have some time till puck drop, let's take our look at the player to watch presented by Kyler's Chicken House. It is Toby Dog. He's the goaltender for Montauk, as mentioned earlier, and only conceded 1 goal on 73 shots. And last night in Game 2, he had a shutout performance on 39 saves. It's been outstanding yesterday.
Fans, welcome to the BMHL. Make some noise!
It's do or die for the Icemen. It's a perfect scenario for the Montauk. Win or go home. All what the postseason is about in Roblox hockey. Get to feel the passion, the anticipation, the value, the teamwork, the leadership, as Game 3 is on your way from CSN Center in downtown Montauk, Long Island, as Noah Ninja, back in his own end, banks it off the glass forward just past the red line. Swasha wins it away. Regains control at center ice, brings it up forward into the zone. Swasha almost had a backhander in front, just rolls wide. This is probably the best arena in the BMHL, not even going to be glazing. As that's wrapped along the boards, Storm is there to retrieve. He'll bank it off the glass on his backhand and sent back into the Montauk end. Trojan sends it back to Storm. Beacon kept it in the blue line. Jake wins it away and clears it out. Block just shy of the red line at center ice. Elite BFC. What contribution will he have tonight? As that's dumped back into the Toronto zone, a bit of leg on the puck. BK almost looked out. Here's Zog, his first touch on the puck tonight. Ryland takes it away and brings it up for the right wing side. Loses control. It's back at center ice. Puck battle with Itano and Elite. Bounces to Zog as he'll clear it down and almost take a long shot there. Fired wide. Zog along the right wing, along the half wall, tries to centering feed the Elite. Jace is here. Swasha backhander just wide of the left post as that's back at center. Puck battle at center ice. Swasha gets it away. Real Fuss wins it back. Real Fuss enters the zone but loses control. Noah Ninja can't keep it in as he'll have to regroup. Instead, he'll take the offside for a first place stoppage tonight. And it gives us a second chance to look at the player to watch, powered by Kyler's Chicken House. Mentioned earlier, it's Toby Dog, the Montauk goaltender, as he had a shutout performance last night in Game 2. Trojan along the boards in his own zone. Real Fuss keeps it in along the half wall. Never diss Toby Dog again. Alex is playing today. He's on the bench with player gear on, with equipment. Noah Ninja, cross-ice feed, intercepted by BK Knack and out of the zone. Back at center, dumped in, deep in the Mariner zone. Real Flusk, just shy of the red line, brought back in. Trojan will clear it off the backhand. BK Knack along the right wing side, skates right into the defender. Might have a chance here, working ahead, almost here near the top of the crease. Zog brings it out. Good poke check by Aquatic Blaze. Zog works it ahead past the red line, as that would be an offside for a second place stoppage of the night. Frank is here, Jace. Aquatic Blaze from his own end clears it off the glass and over Swasha's head. Itano has to regroup at center ice, loses control. Aquatic Blaze, good pressure by Elite in the neutral zone. Aquatic Blaze on his backhand in his own zone, clears it forward, back into the Icemen end. For Life settles, clears it off his backhand just past the Mariner blue line. Aquatic Blaze now. It's ping pong right now so far in the first period. Swasha just shy of the red line. Works it ahead. Elite. Here's Universal Zog on his backhand. That shot fired wide or just rolls wide. Here's a chance again. Zog in the slot. In the crease. Toby can't cover. That'll be the first shot on goal tonight. A slow rolling puck right to Toby's pad. He'll push it aside as we're halfway through this first period. Here's Rylan on his forehand. Takes a shot that settled down and cleared out. Real Fuss now on his forehand. Fires just wide. Noah Ninja now along the half wall. Looking for a shooting lane. Loses control instead as he's forced out. Cleared back into the for the Icemen end. As Storm will greet the puck there and clear it forward. Real Fuss along the right wing side. Perfect pass to Noah Ninja. He couldn't control. Noah Ninja shot deflected. Hits the side of the netting. Noah Ninja in the slot. Tied up along the half wall. Real Fuss gained some space but cleared out instead. And now it's back into the Iceman end. Storm, his clear blocked by Etano. Here's Etano. From the point, couldn't lose his control. Forced out. Storm sends it back into the Mariners zone. Aquatic Blaze on his backhand, works it forward. That's intercepted by Universal Zog just shy of the red line. Here's Zog. Just can't find any breathing space at that point inside the Montauk zone. Here's BK Knack on his backhand. Can't get a shot off as that's cleared out. As I mentioned during the pregame, this Iceman squad has to find some weakness past this Montauk defensive unit as they can barely capitalize. They've only scored one goal heading into this game and still so far only one goal almost through his first period. They can generate shots. They can get the puck to the net. It's just a lack of urgency to capitalize off them. For Life banks it off the boards, past the red line. Zog works it to Elite. Doesn't get there in time. Alex Jr. works it forward. Here's BK Knack. He'll rifle one. That's deflected. BK Knack on his poke check. Big hit by Elite. Who else with the physicality as he will clear it out? That is his 9th hit of the postseason and of the series. Yes, I know. One more sub till we hit 100. This game is powered by Kyler's Chicken House to make this stream possible. For Life, quick clear there, past the red line in the neutral zone, and Tano works it back inside the Iceman half. This feels like the Tampa, I don't know why, this gives me Tampa Bay Rays vibes. Like the Tampa Bay Rays arena. I know they're not wood, but... Or stadium. I forgot what it was called. But it's like the roof is so low in that stadium. Swash the slap shot! Rifles it wide! Tied up along the half wall. Real Flush tries to work it ahead. Gets it out of the zone. He'll line change off for Elite BFC. Etano tied up. Back in his own zone. Chased by Elite. Clears it forward. Tropicana field, yeah. Here's Rylan, almost a chance. And the side of poke check. Igor pushes it aside. Approaching the final minute of the first period. Very boring period so far. Not much offensively. Clears it for Zog. His backhanded shot deflected by Trojan. And that'll be an offside call with 40.3 seconds to go. This game on pace or continuing to be like game 2 as Noah Ninja backhander in the slot. Hits the side of the net or Toby Dog got there in time. Real Flusk on his backhand. Takes a shot instead from a tough angle. Rolls right to Noah Ninja instead. Noah Ninja looking one last rush before the period ends. Good defense by Swasha. He knocks it away. And that'll do it for the first period. This intermission sponsored by J Sporting Goods, the OG sponsor of NSN. This game on pace to be a repeat game 2. No icebreaker yet heading to the second period. It's been more of a defensive battle so far by both teams. But both teams lack in the shot department as Montauk leads 3-2. Aquatic Blaze from his own zone. That clear blocked. Good forward check by Noah Ninja. Noah Ninja in the slot. Deflected to the crease. Real Flush caught it one time and on the doorstep. Storm wraps it along the boards. Swasha working it to the crease of the Icemen. A fight for the puck in the Montauk end. Almost disastrous by the Mariners. Luckily to survive that rush. Airpot immediately sends it forward. Alex Nix Jr. greets the puck there. Chips it ahead. Ryland now the left wing side along the half wall. In front of the Mariner fans. Feeds it for BK Knack. BK Knack working it to the crease. Can't get the slap shot off, but that's cleared out. Trojan has some time to spare in his own zone. Works ahead forward. Elite intercepts it at the blue line. Elite BFC from the high slot. Noah Ninja dangles his way through. Noah Ninja fires off the post. Hey, Joe's here. Noah Ninja again. Another save by Toby. Still loose in front. Toby Dog tries to cover. Noah Ninja centering feed. Deflected into the air. Spatted down by Swasha and cleared out. Jace Poke checks it in. Swash on his backhand. Gets it out of the zone. Sends it to BK Knack. From the left wing side, BK Knack tries to dangle his way through, loses control. Jake wins that battle in his own end. Aquatic Blaze from the Mariners zone works it down low past the red line. BK Knack left right wing side. Jake almost clears it to his own net. Slowly rolls to the crease. Igor pushes it aside. Zog in the slot. Huge chance. He scores. Zog with the icebreaker. It's 1-0 Icemen. His second goal this series. And it's the Iceman's second goal this postseason. Zog's the only goal scorer for Toronto. You were not seeing that coming. There has been relentless pressure by Montauk. Then all of a sudden, the Icemen changed momentum this second period. And finally capitalized on one of their shots. As it's 1-0 in Toronto. Almost halfway through the second period. Almost could be 2-0. Elite with a shot. That's blocked and cleared out. Whoever wins this series, well, if the Montauk wins tonight, they'll play the Armada in round 1 of the Tier 1 playoffs. If the Icemen win, they force a Game 4 tomorrow night. Streamed by J Sporting Goods and others. Or J Sporting Network, I mean. Centering feed! Zog has one-timer! Saved by Toby. Elite BFC around the net. From the slot, the F shot. Zog again. Looking for a second goal. That rolls wide. That shot rifled wide as it exits the zone. It will slowly roll back into the Iceman end. For Life immediately clears it forward. It's really been only Zog with the offensive urgency for this Iceman squad throughout this series. He has the only 2 goals they have scored. Back in Game 1 and this second period, minutes ago. As if Montauk can answer back now. Or can the Icemen hold on and get that second goal? BK Knack works it past the blue line. Real Flush exits the zone. He'll have some time to dangle. Forehand shot. Batted in the air by Aquatic Blaze. And back at center ice. Swasha shot! Huge save by Igor on a blocker and deflected out of play for a play stoppage. I was looking at something. If you haven't yet, remember to like and subscribe, as I think we're 1 subscriber away from hitting 100. Unless we already have. For Life relieves the pressure but it's almost kept in by Tano. But it'll be an offside instead. Road to 100 subscribers, as this NSN project has lasted a year so far, almost 2 months, almost 1 year and a month, and 2 days. Elite from his own end. Swasha. Elite tries to send it out, fails to do so. For Life will be able to chip it ahead. Rolls along the boards, Elite greets the puck on the right wing side. Tries a pass in front. Again with the poke check, that's sent wide. Swasha gets it out of the zone. Sends it through to Etano, but gets away from it instead. As For Life of another clear back into the Mariner end. Zog almost a chance in front. Still works for it. His backhanded shot off the mark and cleared out of danger. Ryland now on his forehand. Dangles his way past Jake into the slot. BK Nack's slap shot fails. Ryland from the point. His shot rifled wide. Here's Real Flusk. 2-on-2 right here. Real Flusk. Backhander. Huge save by Toby Dog. Kept in. Side the Mariner zone. Noah Ninja's forced out. Back at center ice. BK Nack works it back into the Icemen half. Rolls along the boards inside the Iceman end. Storm able to chip it ahead. Crown greets it up just past the red line. Real Flusk turns it over. Here's Real Flusk. Noah Ninja on his backhand, centering to Real Flusk. Couldn't control. Tries to get it off the boards instead. Fails to do so as BK Nack will clear it out. And it'll be wrapped along the boards. Storm slows it down. Final minute of the second period. That clear beyond target. Trojan, desperation clear there. Whiffs it a second time. Has some time to spare now. Gets it forward to Swasha. Could this be a breakthrough here for the Mariners? Swasha on his backhand. Another save by Igor. The rebound. Another F shot by Etano. And it flings into the air. And back at center. We hit 100 subs? What happened to this guy's main? Who is this? Whose alternate is this? And we hit 100 subscribers right now, but this Sandel, this guy's main account got banned from here. That's Trick, okay. Well, either way, the third period's shortly on your way. It's 1-0 Icemen here in Game 3. It's do or die for Toronto as they're looking to force a Game 4 tomorrow night, streamed on G Sporting Network and many other medias. Third period on your way, as it's a clean face-off win by Montauk, and it will be dumped in immediately back into the Iceman end. Who banned you, Trick? Wait. Ryland. Jake trying to get it out, able to do so. Brings it past the red line, still trying to work it ahead. Cleared back in instead. BK Knack fires! Just wide. Ryland, backhander, rifles, he scores! This game is tied! Game 3 is tied at 1! I didn't hide your messages. Someone hid you, bro. Hey, don't call Sandstorm horrible, man. Trick, I hope you understand. You're running 60 FPS, and you're assuming there won't be a delay in your movement. Noah Ninja from the left wing side looking to answer back for the Icemen. Noah Ninja in front, almost had a breakthrough. Still fights for it in front of the Montauk net. Canes, that's Trick. Bro, who hid Trick's channel from this? I don't know how to, like, Jace, how do I unhide people if they're not, like, if their account's not in here? If you're here, Jace. You might not be. I'm in YouTube Studio. Settings. Oh, a long clear on target. Igor forced to push to the side. Rylan. Relentless pressure by Montauk so far through this third BK Knack slap shot. Trick, it also could be ping. BK Knack one time or whiffs it instead. Long shot from the point. Toby can't cover, still loose. Toby struggling, able to bounce away. Zog centering feed deflected by Aquatic Blaze. 3 minutes already through his third. And it's been dominated so far offensively by both teams. Zog almost skates to the slot with it. Loses control. Swasha has some time to spare. Gets it up past the red line. Intercepted by Jake. Swasha, this could be a breakthrough. Backhander. Huge save by Igor on the right pad. Igor says no on the doorstep. Unbelievable by Igor. Eternal rebound. Another save by Igor. Real Flush sends it through to Noah Ninja. One-on-one with the defender. Breakaway chance. Noah Ninja denied by Toby. Still loose in the crease. And it's pushed aside. Unbelievable sequence so far. Real Flush one-timer. Whiffs it and cleared out finally. Montauk can get a line change in. Jace, what settings do you check for like the... Noah Ninja in the door slot! Iceman knocking on the doorstep now. Will it be answered though? You can tell the Icemen are not playing for overtime. They're trying to get this leading goal. And there'll be a penalty on the Icemen, which kills their momentum. And it'll be a power play coming up for Montauk. Zog trying to get it out immediately. I'm trying to unhide your channel, Trick. I don't know how, though. Oh, I found it. You want me to unhide both of your accounts? Like Tricky the Truck? I unhid both of your accounts. Okay, I'm gonna give Stars Hockey Mod. Stars. Trick, I unhid your account. Aquatic Blaze works it forward. Bit of lag there. And Kyler just times him out. We're at 10 live viewers right now. Thank you for tuning in. It's been an incredible game so far. Here in Game 3, it's a winner go home for the Icemen. As Montauk looking for the series sweep. Wait, 506 is Clown, right? Noah Ninja has to tag up as that almost was offside. BK Knack looking for one last stretch before this power play ends. Ryland centering feed deflected in front. Goes wide. BK Knack backhander. Another great save by Igor. And he'll cover it up for a play stoppage with 3:06 to go. And how this game is going, it's next goal win territory. Jace, I don't want to haunt you, but what if Aquatic Blaze scores for the Mariners and the Dying Embers? Swasha works it to the crease, almost rolls in. Aquatic Blaze is on the ice with less than 3 minutes to go, but it'll definitely line change. Elite BFC almost had a chance in front. Another F shot off the post. As that's wrapped along the boards. Back at center. And it'll slowly roll in back into the Mariner zone. As Swasha poked away by Zog as Mariners have to tag up. Elite BFC loses control as Aquatic Blaze works it back at center. He'll line change off, so Jace is safe for now. Elite BFC. If you're an Iceman fan, the tension is rising. One mistake can cost you your season. As we're under 2 minutes left of this Game 3 elimination game. It's winner or go home as an F shot in front. Another Toby. And Toby dog save as that's batted into the air. Swatted down by Trojan along behind the Mariner net. Worked in front of the crease. Back at the points, Noah Ninja. BK Knack wins it away. Clear kept in. BK Knack finally gets it out for Noah Ninja works it ahead immediately in the last minute of play the third period. Real Flusk in front. Toby Dog covers it up. A huge save on the doorstep. Keeps the Mariners in this game. Toby Dog proving why he's the player to watch tonight. It's been outstanding so far. 33 saves on 34 shots on goal. Tied up along the half wall inside the Montauk end. Zog sends it past to Elite. Swasha the other way. This could be a chance here. Skates by Clown. Swasha loses control. Zog will have to chase it back deep into his own end. Chased by Itano. Tied up along the boards behind the... Oh my. Itano almost worked it into the net. Swashaw! Oh my days! Clown almost skated to his front of his own net. Clown banks it off the boards back at center ice. Just barely past the blue line as Elite chases along the boards in front of his own bench. Atano wins it away and dumps it in. One last slap shot by Swasha. Doesn't get any power, almost deflected on goal. But it was deflected and it might have went over Igor's head. But time expires and we are heading to overtime here for the second time this series. What a game it's been. And for the second time this series, in game 1 and tonight, we're heading to overtime with a 1-1 draw. One mistake could cost the Icemen now, could cost them their season. All the memories they had here in season 14 as a roster, as a team, as a squad of friends could end tonight with one mistake. Clean face-off win by Noah Ninja. Swasha wins it back. Tied up along the half wall, back at center ice. Tano tied up along the boards. And that will be an offside for our first play stoppage of overtime. 19 seconds in. In game 1, these two teams went into overtime. Same exact scenario as 1-1. As Montauk, Swasha scoring the game-winning goal. Atano with the assist. The anticipation's building here in CSN Center. You can feel the tension, as one mistake could cost one of these teams. The consequence isn't really that significant for the Mariners just yet, as they'll only force a game 4. They'll still have the series lead even with a loss, but they would like to end the series tonight with a sweep. Almost kept in the zone by Crown. Noah Ninja will skate it the other way. Can't get it past the Montauk blue line as he's forced out back at center. Itano backhander! Fired over the wide. This guy Canes is a troll, I'm telling you. This guy Canes is a troll. Elite. Rifles one wide. Here's Universal Zog. Tries to dangle his way through the blue line. Fails to even get inside. Ryland the other way. Tied up along the boards. Gets some space. Backhander. Deflected. Oh my goodness. The slap shot in front by BK Knack was missed wide. Mariners knocking on the doorstep in this overtime period. And Zog will knock BK Knack to the ground and regain puck control. Elite brings it through center. Noah Ninja gains the zone from the left wing side. Will be forced out instead. Brings it back in. Noah Ninja, forehander. Another save by Toby. Batted down in front. Toby Dog will... struggling to cover up. Finally does. And that will be a play stoppage. A must-play stoppage for both of these teams, as they both need to get some line changes in with some tired players on the ice. BK Knack had the biggest chance so far in this overtime period with a slap shot in the crease. Just barely missed it. And that could have been the series-winning goal. Real Flusk is on the ice now. This rare appearance by Real Flusk in today's game. Real Flusk. Low shot. Banks it off the boards behind the Mariner net. Crown clears it out in a sigh of relief as they can regroup. Crown back in his own head. Works ahead forward just past the red line. Deflected back into Noah Ninja. Noah Ninja shot! Toby Dog gets down in the butterfly and pushes it inside. Real Flusk, a chance in front! Another pad stop by Toby Dog. Real Flusk with a desperation shot as he's almost forced out. Deflected instead and blocked back into the Toronto zone. Clown along the boards, gets it passed through center. Alex Jr. skates back into his own end, sends it forward down the left wing side. No one there to greet the puck. Clown, good forecheck by BK Knack to get there in time. BK Knack fights for the puck. Clown tries to clear it out, kept in the zone by Rylan off the poke check. Rylan just trying to get some opportunity in front. But good defense by Elite as Elite wins it away and clears it out. Alex Jr. from his own end. Turnover by Alex Jr. Universal Zog the other way. His pass deflected to the corner. Elite BFC is there to greet the puck. Zog, a low shot there. Off the boards and out. Quick pass by Swasha right to Itano. No one there to get it. Clown will dump it back into the Mariners zone as we're halfway through this overtime period, this first overtime period. Hopefully this doesn't go for like 5 overtimes as it's almost 12 a.m. where I am. Trojan wraps it along the boards. Itano the other way. This could be a breakthrough here. Jake able to back check hard and get back in time and clear it out of danger. BK Knack trying to work it in the offensive end as that's cleared out. Back into the Montauk zone. Aquatic Blaze can't work it forward. Elite BFC. This could be a breakthrough here. Good recovery by this Montauk defensive unit. Elite BFC from his own end. Cleared back into the Iceman zone. Deflected in front. BK Knack almost had another chance. Should have poked it instead for the slap shot. Could that cost BK Knack and the Mariners? Zog almost works it the other way. Cleared out back to Swasha. Almost a delayed offside there. Cloud dumps it back into the Mariner end. A weird bounce in front to Universal Zog. Couldn't control as it exits back at center ice. Rimmed along the boards right to Swasha. Tied up along the half wall. Real Flusk able to poke it away. Real Flusk the other way. Can't send it through to Noah Ninja, as that just rolls a bit wide of the Mariner net. Noah Ninja with a pass in front. Real Flusk almost had a slap shot opportunity there. Just bounces away from him instead, as that's cleared back into the Iceman zone. Final 2 minutes of this first overtime period. A long clear on target there. Ryland centering feed. BK Knack can't one time at home. Whiffs another slap shot. As Elite the other way. Elite BFC almost had a rush there. A centering feed. Elite can't get there again. Both teams knocking on the doorstep of their respective chances. VP Jake sends it through to Elite, poked away by BK Knack. Zog wins it again. Jake works it through the left wing. A quiet blaze around his own net on his forehand. Fires it forward. Last minute of this first overtime period. Elite almost had a rush there again. And Swasha the other way. It's Swasha. Dangles his way through. Swasha backhander. Just misses the net. In the slot. Noah Ninja cleared out back at center. BK Knack on his backhand. One last rush before this first overtime period ends. Under 15 to go. Trojan banks it off the boards in his own end, right back to himself to burn the clock. And we are heading to second overtime here in this Game 3 in the BMHL play-in series. As many fans have showed up to support their team. Stars Hockey is an Icemen fan. And there's the Mariners cheer squad. And there's us, Jason I, and Caveman, and many others folks. As this second overtime period on your way, BK Knack. Snaky Jakey from his own end whiffs the first clear. Skates it along his own net. Ryland almost had a good poke check there. Couldn't control it though. If the Mariners score, Zog in front, another huge save by Toby. If the Mariners score, I think it's BK Neck. BK Neck, his backhander rifled it wide. BK Neck gets his own rebound along the boards. If the Icemen score, I think it's Zog. Universal Zog. Flung back into the Iceman end. Real Fluss there to greet the puck. Maybe Real Fluss too. Okay, let's stop timeouting people, please. Thank you. Swasha down the right wing side along the boards. Real Fluss around the Mariner net. Noah Ninja from the left wing side. Almost forced out, kept in from the point. Back at center ice, Etano. Here's Etano. This could be a breakthrough. Etano forehander! Crosses the net instead. Ryland the other way. Ryland one-on-one with the defender. Some Iceman players get back and able to clear it out. Alex Jr. will clear it off the poke check. Wraps along the boards right to Ryland. Here's Ryland on his forehand. Takes a shot on goal. Blocker saved by Zignor. And he'll deflect it out of play for play stoppage. To get some line changes in. Let's play this song real quick. Hold on. Banana CB, Banana CB. Trick, it's best of 5. Oh no, you're talking about Carolina, Florida. I thought you're talking about the this series. Jace, I wasn't trying. Trust. That clear will get on target as Igor's forced to push it aside. Here's Universal Zog. Almost had a breakthrough there. Elite keeps it in the zone. Elite on his backhand, tied up along the half wall. Keeps the play alive as that almost exits the blue line. These two goaltenders have been outstanding so far. Swasha rockets it wide. This series has been all about defense and goaltending. It's been a very low scoring throughout these 3 games. Game 1 resulting in 2-1. Game 2 only 1-0. And this game 3 will end in a 2-1 result for whoever scores their golden goal. Here's Noah Ninja. Noah Ninja! Another save by Toby! Wario! I'm joking. Yo, no. Real Flusk. Real Flusk in the slot. Huge save by Toby Dog again. Noah Ninja off the crossbar. BK Knack just trying to get out of the zone, maybe even out of the center ice. It's back in, deep into the Mariner end. Good forecheck by this Iceman squad, but it doesn't work as it's back in to your own end. Clown gets it off his backhand, back into the Montauk zone. Canes, you're so delayed. I said Wario. I was singing the song, the Wario song, the AI song. Will we see an overtime 3? It's 11:58 p.m. in Eastern Time. BK Knack trying to work it into the Toronto crease. Rylan works it along the boards. Rylan on his backhand rifles. Another save by Igor. Deflected into the air. BK Knack slap shots whiffed and cleared to the corner. Tied up along the boards behind the Iceman net. Crown keeps the play alive. Crown's backhanded shot hits the side of the net and cleared out of danger. That long clear is on target. Universal Zog on the rebound. Deflected to the crease. Toby can't cover. Oh my goodness, it's deflected over the crossbar or sky in the air by Real Flusk. I don't know if that was a sky to F shot or that hit Toby's head. That almost deflected in front of the Mariners' crease. A 52 save performance by Toby Dog. Another outstanding performance by him. This series has been all about the goaltending and defense. The goaltending has been brilliant in this series by Zigor and Toby Dog. They have gave it their all. Sadly, one of these goaltenders will come up with the loss. That shot rifled might have had a slight deflection there. Cleared off the boards, back at inside the Toronto zone. The clock has officially struck midnight in Eastern Time. We are about to approach overtime 3 unless someone scores in this final minute and a half. BK Knack centering feed to no one. Rylan keeps the play alive. BK Knack winding up the slap shot. Whiffs it instead. Thought he was going to line change for a second. And yes, he will. Etana will come on for BK Knack. I did? Or did you? Your streams last till like 3 a.m. I streamed like a 5 overtime game too. It was between Tijuana Piranhas and the Sacramento Sabretooths. Piranhas won 2-1, I think. Whose Galaxy scored the game-winning goal in that stream? It was my second BMHL stream, I think. Deflected in front, but the clock won out again! I wasn't paying attention to the clock. And almost disaster by the Icemen. They lucked out because of the time. And we're heading to third overtime here in Game 3. And you know what that means? We're playing Sandstorm again. And we're going to take a look at the key players heading to this third overtime period. Obviously mentioned earlier during the pregame. It's this, the Ice 4 they call them. The Maritime 4, as they say. Toby Dog is leading the way. As that rhymes, no pun intended. Green face-off win by Bikanak. Almost loses control right off the face-off. Jake wins it away. Jake sends it through. Toby Dog pushes it away in time before Noah Ninja gets there. We have 10 live viewers right now. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching, remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. Support me for more future streams like this. That's deflected in front of Igor, able to get down. Oh yeah, we hit 100 subscribers. Thank you. I started this. Well, I started this channel like 2024. It was before NSN exists. She sounds like a 12-year-old girl singing. I'm actually dying. I just saw that message. That shot rifled wide and back into the Mariner end. He makes his voice. Oh, here's Swasha in front for the win! Pushed aside the slap shot. Blocked and cleared out. Alex the Jr. just sends it immediately back in to the Iceman zone. Swasha had the series on his stick. Couldn't finish the job. Backhander! Fires it wide, just barely. And that would be an offside call. Let's take a quick look at this beautiful arena, CSN Center here in Montauk, Roblox. It is currently 12:05 right now. Now make that 12:06. Real fluster along the half wall, centering feet in front, Crown able to intercept it. And Toby Dog will cover it up for another play stoppage. How long was the stream? 1 hour and 21 minutes. quick, almost a shot off the face-off draw. Noah Ninja exits the zone, regroups, sends it back in. Toby almost had to push it aside. It goes wide instead. Our longest stream was the triple header for hockey. We're at the halfway mark. Oh, Toby had to get down in the butterfly and push it aside. Puck battle at center ice. Noah Ninja wins it. Swatted in the air, heading to the Mariner net. Slowly rolls wide instead. BK knocked down the right wing side, looking to finish the series, finish this game in third overtime. Jake sends it back into the Mariner zone. Aquatic Blaze will settle it down. Elite BFC. Tano dangles his way through past the red line. Elite regains control. That's okay. The Roblox chat is saying that Storm just said, "Mom, I got BMHL. I can't do that right now." Did you brush your teeth? Mom, I got BMHL. Play resumes in the center ice. Jake brings it in quickly. Jake looking to finish this game. Give us a chance to go to bed. Bounces in front. Jake in the slot. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this game, man, it could go all night long. Toby probably just beat the record. No, Toby already has the most save record. So he's like, if he breaks the save record, he's beating himself. The save record's 61 according to the comment. Noah Ninja make that, and Toby's now tied with his own record. One more save will do it. Toby Dog, one more save from breaking a record in the BMHL postseason. Just needs one more save. And that will do it. That will count as a shot on target. And Toby Dog has broke his own record. And there'll be a new most save in game. It'll be 62 saves by Toby Dog and still counting. Hot Dog's now here. He's finally arrived for the Icemen. Big hit by Elite. Hot Dog, one of the taxi players. Also Zigor is. Zog slowly rolls it wide. Elite chases. Alexis Jr. gets there first and sends it forward. Hopefully this game ends soon. I want to go to bed, man. I want to watch my Netflix TV show all night. BK Neck on the poke check. Cleared back at center ice. Noah Ninja enters his own zone. Skating. BMHL. Good forecheck by him to win that battle. Trick to his shower. Jake. Riley almost has a slap shot in the slot. BMHL whiffs another. Jake struggling to get out of his own zone. Rylan tries to dangle his way past Jake. It works out. Centering feed. The Crown. Crown slap shot. Another backhander poked away by Jake and cleared out of danger back into the Mariner end. That would be on target from a long-range clear. The tackle! Oh my goodness! He's been robbed by Zigor! It's still loose actually in the crease. Everyone's in for a Montauk. Somehow Icemen survived that insane rush. Universal's dog the other way. Toby Dog, another great save. This crowd is going wild right now. Holy, the sound effects. It's Swasha, another, oh my goodness. Both goaltenders fighting for everything. BMHL slap shot fails. That almost went in. That slow rolling clear almost just went in. Finally, the game slows down to bit as both teams fight for the puck at center ice. Noah Ninja, a leg worn for him. He's lagging badly. Oh my word. Aquatic Blaze around his own net, tied up along the boards. Slowly rolls to the half wall. BMHL works it forward. Rylan. Noah Ninja. Here's Rylan, right wing side. Sends it on goal. Deflected by Storm and pushed aside. Cleared out of danger back at center ice. Crown enters his own zone. Works it cross ice to Etano. Etano rifles one wide, and that we are heading to fourth overtime. What a sequence at the end of that third overtime period. And yes, Trojan makes it official that Toby Dog has broken the last save record of 61 saves. Unbelievable ending in that third overtime period. Both goaltenders, just the reason why this game is still happening, robbing every offensive attack. Mentioned in the pregame how huge of a factor both goaltenders had to be tonight. Swasha. We're over 120 plus shots in total on target this game. An unbelievable stat. It's been one great series. Surprisingly, it's only the play-in. It's not even the playoffs yet. Who knows what to come here in the Tier 1 BMHL playoffs. These are the two last place teams in Tier 1, and they're fighting for every tooth and nail It shows you the commitment level, the passion, the value of the BMHL Cup. I don't know, it won't work, Jace. Here's Noah Ninja. Jace, I don't have like that. I don't have to open like a new Windows capture with Discord open. Deflected on goal, Zigor pushes aside. Trojan back in his own end. Horrible clear there. Jake the other way. We are 18 minutes past midnight. As this game is still continuing. It started at 11 p.m. Some fans are debating that this is game of the year here in season 14. Swasha. Zog will clear it out as that rims along the boards behind the Mariner net. Elite able to greet the puck along the half wall. Elite sends in front. Toby Dog still loose in the crease. Toby Dog luckily to cover it up before some true damage happened. As there was one Icemen player standing on the doorstep at the top of the crease ready to poke check that in. So a great clear for a great cover by Toby Dog. Real fuss along the half wall. Aquatic Blaze pokes it away, brings it up the ice a bit. Couldn't get past the blue line. Noah Ninja can't keep it in the zone. Rylan the other way. Enters the right ring side with some speed. Rylan fires on goal. Snaky Jakey settles it down and clears it out. Alex Jr. will just dump it in. Team has to tag up. Delayed offside on Rylan. Finally tags up, but now it's back in their own end. Real fuss along the boards, tied up. BK Nax steals it away from him. Sends it across ice feed for Rylan. Right out of his reach. Worked back in by Alex Jr. And Tano's forehand shot might have had a slight deflection there, but still off the mark. Swasha dangles his way past the blue line. Puck battle at the red line. Slowly rolls back into the Montauk end. Sent back in. Elite tries to work it towards the crease. Fails to do so as that exits the zone. Wrapped along the boards just past the blue line and now being offside against Universal Zog and the Icemen. Noah Ninja the other way. Dangles his way past the red line, past BK enters the zone with some speed and urgency, but Alex Jr. gains control and clears it out. Turnover by Riley at center ice. Noah Ninja the other way. Forced out back at the red line. Noah Ninja tries to gain control of the puck in front of the Montauk bench. A far backhand shot from the point. Cleared out instead. Universal Zog the other way from the left wing side. Fires one on goal. Toby Dog covers it up. Settles it down and covers it up for another play stoppage. His 68th save of the night. We are losing some viewers due to the time as it's 12:23 a.m. Trick, by the way, your account's unhidden. A long clear on goal, pushed aside by Zigor. Here's the lead PFC in the slot in front, just rolls wide. Clown slowly rolls it. Trojad settles it down, clears it off the boards, back into the Iceman zone. 70 shots on goal. Have you ever seen that in a BMHL game before? Aquatic Blaze banked off the boards back into the Toronto zone. Playing ping pong with the puck right now. Storm, horrible clear by him. Beakinak in front, another great stop by Igor. Great forecheck by BK just couldn't capitalize on the backhander due to Igor's great pad stop. Aquatic Blaze. What would Jace react if he scores the game winner? Swasha fires one wide. Gets up his own rebound, centering feet in front. Itano rolls one in front. Intercepted. If Aquatic Blaze scores, you're gonna be emo for 5 weeks. Trick doesn't understand why. Jace, it's been almost a year ago. Trick, Aquatic Blaze scored a game-winning goal in the dying seconds. A series-winning goal in the dying seconds versus the Vancouver Cruisers in Game 5. last season. That hits the crossbar and out of play. And Jace made a very famous line as I'm done in the YouTube comment sections. And we are heading to overtime 5. Will this game come to an end? It could be all night long. Oh, Jace, I just saw your message on Discord. Nolan, don't say Aquatic Blaze. Face off won by Zog. Tries to work it forward immediately. Starting to get desperate for that winning goal. As we're in overtime 5. 80 minutes have been played. Swasha. Why did they postpone it 1 hour back? It would have been only 11:30 right now.
Get on your feet and make some noise!
Oh yeah, Jace, for the intro, the pregame intro for today's stream, I had like a 600 word script on Google Docs that I made. Slowly rolls in front. Real Flush could have one time on the doorstep. No, it wasn't. It actually wasn't ChatGPT. I only use ChatGPT to like reword some things, like different words that I can use. Etano, forehander! Again, backhand rolls wide. Again in front. Fighting for the puck at the top of the crease. Bounces away. Elite BFC will clear it out. Beacon neck poking to the crease. Aquatic Blaze will clear it out back into the Iceman zone. Aquatic Blaze is on for Jace. And now go out of play for a play stoppage. And Aquatic Blaze is now off. Play resume as it enters the Iceman zone on the right wing side along the half wall. Forced out back at center. Real Flusk dangles his way past two defenders. Slowly rolling to Toby. Pushed aside instead. No, Trick's going to concede 5 goals and complain that the gameplay sucks and it was through. Swasha working it to the slot. Pushed out instead. Etano on goal! Pad save, or blocker save by Zigor. My name's Trick. I complain about through on every goal I concede. Avalanche just spawns out of nowhere. Aquatic Blaze skating to his own net. Gets it out. Luckily. Elite BFC! Rockets one wide and out of play. Alex Nick Jr. gets it out of the zone. BK Knack almost had a breakthrough there. Ryland. BK Knack got hit by the goaltender or something. It was Snaky Jakey that hit him. Almost deflected on goal. Aquatic Blaze luckily to swat it down instead. But he can't clear it out. Almost deflected, hits the side of the netting. Oh my goodness! And that's your game! It was a fling goal by Elite BFC! And it's finally night here in Montauk. 35 minutes after midnight. Elite BFC forces a game 4 back here tomorrow night. That's not the ending you expected for a 5 overtime thriller when both teams in total shots averaged 140. And they are dancing on the logo in celebration of getting their first win of the series, forcing a game 4 tomorrow night on Jace Sporting Network. And there's the Icemen fans cheering. Floret Wild's in there. Stars Hockey might be there somewhere. Or he left early. Sadly, Toby's impressive campaign ended with a loss. Even if he got to record, you still want to win at the end of the day. And also, oh no, Zigor's gonna get it. He's gonna get the record. Zigor. I don't even know what happened on the goal, honestly. It just like flung to the net over Toby's head and ended up at the back of the net. Either way, the Icemen get the job done and keep their season alive for another day, as they will be heading tomorrow night with a 2-1 series behind instead of 2-0, and the sweeping chances are ruined for the Mariners. And will the Icemen force a Game 5 back on home ice? We will find out tomorrow on Jace's stream, maybe. This guy right here. The guy on my right. Anyways, I am Nolan. Good night. It's almost a 2-hour stream.